Good morning everyone. I am R. Sivaji from Civil Department. I am going to handle the subject Design of Steel Structural Elements for third year. Next we can see the core objective of this subject. To introduce the students to limit state design of structural steel members subjected to compressive, tensile and bending loads including connections. To provide the students the tools necessary for designing structural systems such as roof trusses and gantry girder as per provision of current code IS 800-2007 of practice. Next is we are going to see the course outcomes. At the end of the course, the students can able to understand the design philosophy of steel structures and identify the different failure modes of bolted and welded connections and determine their design strength. Select the most suitable section shape and size for tension and compression members and beam according to specific design criteria. Apply the principles, procedures and current code requirement to the analysis and design of steel tension members, columns, column bases and beams. Identify and compute the design loads on industrial structures and gantry girder. Find out ultimate load of steel beams and the portal frames using plastic analysis. At the end of the course, students can able to understand these 5 course outcomes from this subject. Unit 1. Introduction to structural steel and design of connections. Steel structures. Steel has high strength per unit mass. Where it can be using? It is used as a roof trusses for factories, cinema halls, auditorium, trussed bent crane girders, roof trusses, plate girder, truss bridges for railways and roads, transmission tower for microwave and electric power, water tanks and chimneys. The main advantage of steel structures is it has high strength per unit mass compared to RCC structure. The size of steel structural element is small, saving space in construction and improving aesthetic view. It has assured quality and high durability. Material is reusable. Disadvantages of steel structures. The main drawback of steel elements is corrosion, and also it is very costly. Maintenance cost is high since it needs painting to prevent corrosion. Types of steel. Steel is an alloy of iron and carbon. Apart from carbon, by adding small percentage of manganese, sulfur, phosphorus, chrome, nickel and copper special properties. Increased quantity of carbon and manganese imparts higher tensile strength and yield properties but lower ductility. Increased sulfur and phosphorus beyond 0.06%, it gives brittleness and affect ability. Chrome and nickel impart corrosion resistance property to steel. Addition of a small quantity of copper also increases the giving importance to resist the corrosion. Properties of structural steel. First one is physical properties. What are the physical properties? Unit mass of steel, as we all know, 7850 kg per meter cube. Modulus of elasticity, it is nothing but stress by strain, E equal to 2.0 into 10 power 5 Newton per mm square. Next, Poisson ratio, it is nothing but lateral strain by linear strain, equal to 0.3. Next, shear modulus, shear stress by shear strain, G equal to 0.769 into 10 power 5. Next one, coefficient of thermal expansion, 12 into 10 power 6. These are the properties are physical properties. Next we see the mechanical properties. First one is yield stress. It is nothing but a Fy. Next one is ultimate stress. It is nothing but a Fu. Fe 415. The 415 it denotes Fy. Rolled steel section. Steel is an alloy of iron, but we can use the steel in market by rolled the steel. That is called, it gives various types, I section, channel section, angle section. The markedly available I section is Indian Standard Junior Beams, Indian Standard Light Beams, Indian Standard Medium Beams, Indian Standard Wide Flange Beams. Likewise, for channel section, Indian Standard Junior Channel, Indian Standard Light Channel, Indian Standard Medium Weight Channel, Indian Standard Special Channel. For rolled steel, Indian Standard Equal Angle, Indian Standard Unequal Angle. These are the types, these are the varieties are available in market. What we have to consider before design the steel, it is size and shape, buckling, minimum thickness, connection designs. What we have to pre-calculate the loads before designing the steel, that is dead loads, imposed load, wind load, earthquake load. What are the concept behind the structural steel is, first one is limit state of design. Two types of design is available. One is limit state of strength, another one is limit state of serviceability. Limit state of strength, it is nothing but it includes loss of equilibrium of whole or part of the structure, loss of stability of structure, failure by excessive deformation. Next one is limit state of serviceability. It includes deformation and deflection adversely affecting the appearance or effective use of structure, vibration in structures or any part of its component limiting its functional effectiveness, repairable damage or crack due to fatigue, corrosion. This image shows the bolt. The top portion of the bolt is nothing but head. The middle portion of the bolt is nothing but shank. The ended portion of it is nothing but thread. Bolted connection. There are two connections are available during steel structures. One is bolted, another one is welded. First we are going to see the bolted. Types of bolts are unfinished bolt, finished bolt, high strength friction grip bolt. Unfinished bolt, it is nothing but the unfinished bolt, it is nothing but it is made from mild steel rods. The diameters of unfinished bolt is 12 mm, 16 mm, 20 mm, 22 mm, 24 mm, 27 mm, 30 mm. These bolts are used for light structure. Next one we can see the finished bolt. These bolts are also made from mild steel, but it is in hexagonal shape. As usual, the bolt hole is kept 1.5 mm larger than the nominal diameter for this bolt. Next we can see the high strength friction grip bolt. High strength friction grip bolts are made from high strength steel rods. It is not made from mild steel, it is made from high strength steel. Commonly available nominal diameter of HSFG bolt. HSFG is nothing but high strength friction grip bolt. 16 mm, 20 mm, 24 mm, 30 mm and 36 mm. Advantages of bolted connection compared to welded connection. First one is making joint is noiseless. Do not need skilled labor. It needs less labor. Connections can be made quickly. Structure can be put to use immediately. Alterations, if any, can be done easily. Working area required in the field is less. Then what are the drawback of bolted connection? Tensile strength is reduced considerably due to stress concentration and reduce of area at the root of the thread. Due to vibrations, the nuts may be loosened. It will affect the strength of the structures. The important terminology in steel structure is first pitch of the bolt. It is nothing but it is measured along the direction of load. Then gauge distance, it is measured along the right angles to the load. Next, edge distance, it is the distance of center of bolt from the adjacent edge of plate. Next one is end distance, it is the distance of the nearest bolt hole from the end of the plate. Next one is staggered distance, it is the center to center distance of staggered bolt measured obliquely on the member. It is the live example of steel structures. It is nothing but our Egmore railway station. The whole part is made of the only pure steel and bolts and nuts. It is for us live example for steel structures. Students, I hope everyone understand the introduction of steel engineering. Thank you.